Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are actually going to be doing a video about my 2000 Honda Accord and why I think it's one of the best daily drivers you can get for under $2,000. It hasn't sold yet, so I figured, hey, let's make a video about it, why not? So yeah, we are going to be making that video today. I'm going to be giving you a lot of the pros of this vehicle, and I'm going to give you some of the cons. I think you got to have both. There's always pros and cons to each car, and I will definitely be giving you guys those. But yeah, let's get into today's video and let's figure out why I think a Honda Accord 2000 is one of the best daily drivers for under $2,000. So to start off with, I figured we'd start with the engine because that's one of the best parts. So this is the 2.3 single overhead cam engine that is in mine. It's a 4-cylinder and it has 135 horsepower. There's another one that's a VTEC. It makes 150, I believe. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure. And then there's a V6 model that has 200 horsepower in the 2000 Honda Accord. But mine leaks a little bit of oil out of the rear main seal back here, so you'll see some oil on the valve cover. That's just because, let's be honest, I probably missed the oil fill. That's part of the no funnel life. But yeah, let's move on to the exterior. So as you can tell, it's a daily driver. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it gets me from A to B with decent gas mileage. The headlights are a little bit oxidized. Also, the paint, it does have some problems, but it is an older car, so it is going to have those problems, and it does have some rust. But if you can look past the outside of the car, it really is a great car. And once we get to the interior, I'll show you and all the great features that make it a great car. So yeah, let's get on to the interior of the car. And you can also see the trunk has a lot of paint problems, but I only paid, I think, $1,200 for this car when I bought it a year ago, and it has served me very well. So let's get on to the next. Alright guys, now we're in the interior. Yeah, so you've got this glove box. It's got plenty of space for everything in there. It's actually not too small. But you've also got door pockets with space for stuff and little door cups. And those are on all 4 doors, so the passengers in the back actually have space to put their phones, wallets, and a couple other little things. And then the radio is older, does not have an aux, so you do have to use a tape or an AM transmitter, which is what I have, which there is a cigarette lighter right here. It is the only one in the car, but I made it work because this has 2 USB ports. And there is some space down here for CDs, whatever works, and then a little bit of space there. And then you've got a pocket over here for storing a couple little things. I mean, maybe put some money in case something happens. A nice gauge cluster. I mean, it doesn't look tacky. It's aged pretty well. And then you've got your middle console, all that. And then the back seat. This folds down and has 2 cup holders, and then the back you can get to the trunk through there. And then as you see, those do have door pockets. But let's move on to the trunk and I will show you how much room you actually have there. Alright, so we're on to the trunk. I'm sorry about the background noise, but as you can tell, very spacious trunk. Plenty of space to fit stuff. You got a pocket over here, pocket for that stuff. I'm guessing, I have no idea what that is. This needs cleaned and vacuumed out. You've got your spare under here, jack in here, and the extra tools for your tire and to get the jack up in case you do have a blowout or whatever. So yeah, that's the trunk. Let's get back in the car and I will give you my thoughts and what it's kind of like to daily drive and for maintenance wise, what this car is like. So yeah guys, that wraps up the exterior and interior of the car and the engine. It's a really great car. I've had 2 of them. Both have lasted me great amount of times. I sold the first one with 225,000 miles, and that's because I wanted a different car. I wanted a better car. And this one has 175,000 miles, I believe, and it's going strong. All it does is it has that oil leak, and just throw some oil in it. It's great. I mean, there is no complaints with this car. I have heard some issues with some of them with the transmission, the 4-speed automatic, having issues with that, and other people having oil leakage issues. But other than that, it's a really great car. Oh yes, and the locks. The locks, I have heard from other people that they are not the best. But usually I just have to pull mine up manually. It's usually just a door or two that don't work, and that is easily fixable, which I've done. But other reasons why I think this is a great car for under $2,000 and a daily driver is because, honestly, my maintenance bills have been like $100, like nothing big. What have I? Yeah, and the maintenance costs have been great. I mean, I've had to replace a heater core hose. That was $15. What else have I had to replace? I had to replace the window regulator, as you guys saw in last video. That costed me $30. Yeah, $30 shipped to my door, $30. So now we're at $45. And otherwise, other than that, it's only been oil changes, putting oil in it, and brake pads. That's been it. So my maintenance has been really $100, $200, if $200 at the absolute most if I'm putting premium oil in this thing. But that's been about it, and I've been driving this for 11,000 miles now, and that's all the problems I've had. So that does go really into why I think this is a great daily driver. And with all the storage, the gas mileage, and just how cheap parts are, you can't beat it. And that is why I think this is just a great daily driver. And with that being said, that will wrap up this video today. So leave down in the comments what you think, what your favorite daily driver is. If you have a better one for under 2,000, leave it down in the comments. Also, leave down in the comments if there's anything I can improve on these videos, or if there is anything that I can help show you guys, if there's anything you guys want to see through the channel. But yeah, guys, that is going to end today's video. So leave those comments down below, and have a great day.